Are you thinking about new construction in the Portland metro area? Well, if you are, you're in luck because in today's video, we are talking to you about Toll Brothers in the River Terrace area, which is in Tigard. Now, we've done a video.
We've talked about River Terrace before. We've done a couple of videos on it, so check those out if you want to know more information about that area.
Yep, but in today's video, we're going to be talking all about Toll Brothers, why we like it, and some of the really unique features of it, so we're getting after it right now.
If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the greater Portland metro area or new construction options in our area, then make sure you tap that notification bell, click the subscription button, do a little dance, and then you'll be first to know about everything happening in our market.
I'm Ann Stewart, this is Erica Hagers. We're your go-to gals. If you're making that move to Portland, don't be shy. All of our information is in the description below. We get reach outs all the time from folks thinking about making a move, asking questions, and we'd love to help you make that smooth transition. So we're in one of the model homes of Toll Brothers here at River Terrace in Tigard, and it is absolutely stunning. Now keep in mind, whenever you look at the model home, yes, it is staged, and more importantly, it is designed. So there are a lot of features included in this model that are going to stay with this model if somebody eventually buys it, but it's really designed to enhance all the updates, upgrades, things like that. But nonetheless, we really like Toll Brothers. Yeah. We've sold Toll Brothers new construction. Erica, why don't you share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Toll Brothers is that option, I think, when most people think about new construction where they can actually do a lot of customization. There's so many production builders out there where you get to pick the house and you get to pick maybe a plan, but you don't get to actually customize what you want. And with Toll Brothers, you have those options. Now, their build times are a little bit longer, and they sometimes submit their permits early, but you're looking at 6 to 8 months. But you can come in and pick your finishes, pick your colors, make some changes. Sometimes you
got design studio.
They've got a design studio, so you can pick your cabinetry, you can pick your countertop, and they've got a ton of options. So when you walk into your house, you're not going to be just like your neighbor who picked the same finish package as you, which is really a cool feature. Now, keep in mind that when you do customize a house, you are purchasing a base price, and then all of those upgrades or customizations are gonna be on top of that. So just if you're thinking that you want a custom home or that you want new construction in it, you want it to be what you want, budget for that.
Yeah.
Other things that will play into are lots. So certain lots are going to have, a premium to them. And then, but I can't say enough good things about being able to choose your finishes, choose how you want your house to flow, choose if you want an extra bonus room or maybe you want an extra garage space. The cool thing here about Toll Brothers is they're really kind of taking note of what their home purchasers are giving them in terms of feedback. So I've sold in the past, and then I've actually realized that some of their standard features have changed because they've taken note of what wasn't a standard feature and they've added those to the standard features list, which is fantastic. I think, the other thing is this community at River Terrace is going to have a bedroom and a full bathroom on the main level. It's not going to be a suite. However, you could easily have parents, or maybe you want to age in place and it's okay if it's not a suite. So really cool features that they're adding to these homes to make them, long-term investments so that you can enjoy them for many years.
Yeah, these are semi-custom. And in the world of new construction right now, we've said it on other videos, you don't get to customize much, if anything. They usually pick out your floor plan, your design. You might be lucky enough to stumble across something that's not quite picked out some of their design packages, and you might have like 2 or 3 options. But in general, you don't get this kind of customization. No. And in a world of new construction, it really is amazing. And we call it a luxury, semi-custom builder, which they do a beautiful job of putting these houses together.
All right, so I think something to take note of are some of the standard features that are included with every home here at Toll Brothers, because they go above and beyond with a lot of them. So, starting in the house, per plan obviously, but they're all gonna have a deck or a covered patio. And then with that, you have the option on a lot of these to put in like an outdoor living package with a fireplace and beautiful stonework and cedar ceilings. Sometimes you can add a ceiling fan outside, but it's standard going to have a covered patio, which in the Northwest, we all know we want to sit outside and drink our coffee or maybe a glass of wine in the evening, so that we're enjoying our space. In terms of efficiency, they all come with a 95% efficient furnace. I mean, that's pretty fantastic. Obviously, these all have, hardy plank siding, top of the line, that is standard, industry standard. Some of the other, options, they have blown in wall and attic insulation for optimum, efficiency. They've got weatherproof hose connections. The other thing that is really cool about these is they all come with front and rear yard landscaping. So that's huge. They're all gonna have a fenced yard with a side gate. Most of us know that with new construction, you get front yard landscaping only. And then you pay a massive amount to have the backyard landscaped, and you still have to go and redo it. They do include a lot of trees, and then they are also going to have a parking strip with trees on the street side as well. So, some nice, just basic standard features included. Soft close drawers are now a standard, including a feature for all these homes as well. Obviously, with new construction, they come with a warranty. This one has a 10-year limited warranty program. You've got a home walkthrough with these homes, so Toll Brothers is going to come and show you how to maintain your home, take care of it, and then anything that you need to be watching for over time. It's a fantastic option, especially for first-time home buyers. Then there are first-time home buyers who can come into this price point. But learning how to take care of our homes is huge. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, so here at Toll Brothers in the River Terrace, they're going to be releasing up to how many plans?
I think 5 or 6 plans.
Currently.
And then some of those are also going to have options. So depending on where they're at in this community, some are going to be on a slight slope. So those will have basement options. Mm-hmm. And then some that aren't on the slope will be a 3-story option. So lots of variety in terms of the type of home that you're going to see.
And one of the most common requests that you guys ask us about mm-hmm. that we get every single week is we want main level living or a bedroom and bathroom on the main level. And that's actually kind of hard to find in new construction. So we asked about that, and this particular floor plan we're in today has a full bedroom and full bathroom on the main level.
And this whole community, every floor plan will have that.
That's huge because we're seeing a lot, we call that generational living, or you're planning for the future. Maybe you have, a family member that's going to move in or might need to move in or
can't do stairs.
Or maybe you're kind of saying, I got another few years where I don't mind going up the stairs, but I want to be able to live on the main level. So these floor plans, while they're 3 stories or 2 stories, they're going to have that option. So it's going to take care of that question if it's something of interest to you in terms of buying. Now, a lot of these floor plans are going to have stairs. They mm-hmm. are going to be multi-level. They're going to go straight up because that's kind of the construction we're dealing with here. But it's really pretty awesome to be able to have a bedroom and a bathroom on the main and all these beautiful amenities around. And then also in River Terrace, there's going to be some live kind of you can walk down the street to stores eventually.
Yeah. So this whole community is connected by trails. For some people, sidewalks are very important. Obviously, as a newer community, you've got sidewalks that take you everywhere, bike mm-hmm. lanes. There's lots of parks within the different builders in this community. So maybe you don't have a huge yard attached to your property. You're going to have plenty of parks and green spaces. In fact, just down the way, there's a big community park going in mm-hmm. that's going to be part of the Parks and Rec versus any of the builders. And then a lot of the builders in their communities, and they're not going to come out and tell you that you can't go use the parks.
They're building them.
Because they're building them. Yeah. The entire Toll Brothers site plan is going to be 158 lots, which is decent. And
they say they're going to take about 2 or 3 years to build that out.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, they currently have about 10 lots available. There are 2 that are kind of spec builds. So they've already gone through, they've submitted permits, they've decided what upgrades are going to be. So if you're like, man, I really want a nice, quality constructed home, but I don't necessarily need to make all the choices, they do have some move-in ready options available. And then there's lots available where, you can still get in and make all those customized choices. So, plenty of options for everybody. Super high quality construction. Mm-hmm. Finishes are impressive.
And they're also going to be selling out the first 10 first mm-hmm. and then releasing the next spring. So they're going to go in phases. A lot of builders do that. Mm-hmm. They want to sell out the current inventory before you can even begin to put money down on other things. But they might do it a little sooner if they're playing if they're moving faster, which
Yeah.
in some cases their communities are selling out fast because they're such a great builder, they may be opening those up a little bit sooner than they expect, but by next spring, another phase is going to come into play.
Yep, exactly. So spring 2025 is when we're looking at those. And, you know, they'll continue to release as they start to finish up other projects. But yeah, that way they're always managing what their workload is. Fantastic option. Lots of really cool stuff in this area. Like we mentioned before, River Terrace is kind of at the edge of the Progress Ridge area. And again, lots of great access. You've got movie theaters, grocery stores, all of the amenities that you would want, plus really good schools out here.
All right, so what I find wild here is that we are looking at homes currently that they have available between just over 2,700 square feet to a little over 4,200 square feet. And the price range on these is like 800,000 to 1.3. Now that is your lot premium, that's your base price. You know, it's not including any upgrades, but that's wild to me. These are really good prices for homes based off the square footage, the location, the quality of build. You are getting a yard that's finished. So, you know, it feels like a little bit of a luxury and to be like, I'm gonna go get a brand new semi-custom home. But these prices are fantastic. And, you know, yes, they will go up if you want to fully customize your house. But as a starting point for this kind of square footage in this location, absolutely fantastic.
Thank you for joining us today at the Toll Brothers site out here in Tigard, Oregon in River Terrace. If you guys have further questions about the models, the makes, the amenities, anything to do with Toll Brothers or the site that they're putting on, they're not just actually building here in River Terrace and Tigard. They actually have several sites around the Portland metro area. So we're happy to share more. But if you guys have comments or you want to get a hold of us so we can give you more details on what's available, obviously at the time we're doing this video, things can change if you're watching this weeks or months away from now. And it's a great time to buy before the end of 2024 because a lot of builders are giving prices that may change after the first of the year, and we're going to see that happen. Incentives.
A lot of great incentives with these new construction builders.
Yep.
So, you know, tens of thousands of dollars towards upgrades or, you know, closing costs or whatever you want to do.
Yep. So get on it. If you're truly interested, let us know. All of our contact information is in the description below, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.